Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, man. This is a response to a video that Karceno put out a couple of days ago in regards to Adam Silver in the NBA is considering some rule changes. And some of these rule changes I'm 100% on board with. Now, allegedly that the NBA is considering changing the playoff system. Thank God, because it's long overdue. Instead of East-West Coast, they would go top 16 teams. There could also be another option. If not top 16 teams, then what you could do is you have to have at least a 500 record. You have to finish 41-41 since you play 82 games a year. For an East Coast team to qualify for the playoff, then they have to win at least 41 games. If they don't, then what you could do is you could pull two teams from the West Coast and they would take the places of those East Coast teams. Because, as I said before, no team that's winning 37 games have any fucking business going to the playoffs. You don't deserve to be there because you did not finish 500. That's bullshit. It's bogus. And it's fraudulent to the NBA and fraudulent to the fans. It's bullshit. So that should be an option they could look into. Now, let's talk about the All-Star game. As far as the All-Star game go, keep the format the same, East, West Coast. Only for the All-Star game, you could keep that format the same. You know, I don't feel like that need to be changed. You could have the best players from the. That's the only way you should do an East-West Coast thing, is for the All-Star game. That's about it. Because you could do like American League Baseball. You could have the American Basketball League and the National Basketball League. It's 32 teams. See, I know what they want to do. See, they want every team to at least play each other once. Twice. But what I've been saying before, you always hear these players talking about scheduling and traveling and all that shit. They're all fixable situations. When I hear these people on ESPN act like it's just impossible to adjust the traveling system, because I do think it's weird. You have to fly from, if you the Golden State Warriors, fly from Oakland to Phoenix, then come back home and do a game against the Lakers, then jump back on the road, go to Portland, then go to Texas, then come back. You can't do that. What I think they should do, they should have more home stands. Now, as I said before, I don't believe in back-to-back, road games. You could do back-to-back home games because that's how you cut out the traveling. I don't know why the NBA won't do it. But as far as the All-Star game go, you keep the same format, East-West Coast. I don't think that's that big of a deal. But you do want to have the best teams going to the playoffs. But as I said before, and a couple of my other sons predicted this, that if LeBron James went to the West Coast, because there is rumors about him possibly leaving Cleveland after this season to either go to San Antonio, the Lakers, or the Houston Rockets. And possibly the fourth team would be the Clippers. So therefore, based off the fact they would want LeBron James not to run into the Warriors in the first round and get knocked out, what they would do is put LeBron James on a team where they may end up in a, bracket 1, bracket 2, because that's what I think they're going to do. Trust me, I know what they're going to do. They're going to create two brackets. They're going to create a bracket for the odd numbers, and they're going to create a bracket for the even numbers, where they're going to have 1, 15, 13, 11, 9, 7. Then they're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. How much you want to bet? I guarantee you that's how they're going to do that shit. Watch. That's exactly how they're going to do the playoff system. And they're going to try to make sure that LeBron James and co, whatever team he plays on, they're going to try to get him in bracket number 2. So once again, he may have an easy path to the final. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. This is what they're going to do. Mark my words. You heard it here first. That's what they're going to do. And then once again, you're going to have possibly the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors in the final, or the Lakers and the Houston Rockets in the finals. They're going to find a way to get LeBron James back in the finals for him only to keep losing. I don't know why they keep torturing him like that, but hey, if they want to do it, then go right ahead. Like I said, it's easy to make adjustments, man. When I be hearing these sportscasters talk about, oh, well, how would you do, man? For real, at the end of the day, stop really paying attention to these guys. They argue just to be arguing, and they make up shit to debate just to have something to debate about when it's really a non-debatable issue. But mark my words, that's how they gonna, I'm telling you, that's how they're gonna do it. That's how they gonna come up with a playoff system. They gonna have 2 different brackets. They gonna have the number 1 seed, which would be all the odds, and then they gonna have the number two bracket, and they gonna have all the evens. Mark my words. And then that's how they gonna break it down. Watch. Just mark my words. And just remember where you heard this shit here first. You heard it here first. You heard it from me first. Mark my words. That's how they're gonna do it. Anyway, I'm out.